we discussing this? A new Chief Justice has been, sworn in. He's gone through his investiture. Very beautiful ceremony. I do not think that we need to discuss this, but if you want us to discuss, you asked about the politics, and I'm asking, how should a person in a position of neutrality have politics around her? I was a bit surprised when I noticed that the MPP was up in arms, because she's not supposed to be one of them. She's supposed to be neutral, because like the CJ we have today is neutral. We've never seen him in any NDC activity. You've never seen him. He's neutral. But what was the politics? Because the MPP took it up and decided to, talk about it. Make all her lawyers were, the MPP, all her lawyers were MPP. And I was like, because for her as being the Chief Justice, she could have gotten any lawyer from anywhere. She had an array of lawyers to depend on. But was she then MPP for all that she was doing? Was she MPP? Because for me, it didn't make sense.
So you're claiming that the choice of her lawyers is indicative that she was indirectly MPP?
Yeah, I don't understand it. For me, I asked the question that if you say you are not political, why are all your lawyers MPP?
But you pick a lawyer you trust in, no?
So she trusted the lawyers in the MPP more than the lawyers who were out of the MPP. Then it means that is her fault. Because for lawyers in Ghana and good lawyers, we have a lot. Like Mrs. Marietta Brew, Opon. Good morning, Auntie Marietta. Do you get me? She's one of the best. There are a lot of them. Osafo Boabeng. Kweku Osafo Boabeng is one of the best. There are lawyers around. So many of them. She could have even come for my big sister. She is older. Her peer, Mrs. Jantuah Banfo, seasoned lawyer. So very neutral. So, but she herself politicized the matter. By the people that she never said the MPP should halt and let her fight her own battle. She never said that. She wanted to fight it to wherever she wanted to fight it to. Nobody would fault her for that. But she herself brought in the politics, because if I were in her shoes, I would have said, halt, let me fight my own battle, don't bring in your politics. But she enjoyed the charade of the politics around her. And she wanted to create the impression that she was going because of the politics, or because they think she's political. I thought she enjoyed the charade. There are issues in there. The court said that she didn't show the timelines. It didn't show that the issues were urgent. There was no urgency to it. Now they are going to look at the issues of human rights. And for me, nobody touched her, nobody beat her. And now she should be satisfied, or she should start accepting that she's gone.
But you remember what she came out with during her press conference? The search that she thought she was not supposed to be subjected to, the presence of her family denied, and all others. Even went to the bit about the Edu Lodge and the kind of memory that it brought to her and all of that. She thinks that all these things breached her human rights, which the court felt it was within its jurisdiction to look into.
Because she was not supposed to be searched. In Ghana, nobody is above the law. Why was she not supposed to be searched? If that the rules laid down at that place was that as you pass through this arena, you should be searched. It's a presidential lodge or something like that. Do you get me? They didn't want to take her to the court. If you go to the Supreme Court, you see the kind of activity around there. It will not be nice for everybody to see the former Chief Justice coming in and out. They were nice to her. Do you get me? They were very nice. They didn't take her to BNI for interrogation or take her to anywhere to CID. They took her to a beautiful place for interrogation or for whatever it is. And you see, she was amongst her own peers. And she wasn't comfortable. So where will she be comfortable?
Let me ask you this, and I'll go to Hajia Gloria. Kofi Bento thinks that...
Where is he? Is he here?
He's on the phone. Yeah, okay. So hopefully he rejoins us again just to get his final thoughts on it. But he's basically saying that, I mean, the country perhaps wasn't fair to her because while she was in court, we still went ahead and continued with the process of installing a new Chief Justice as if there was nothing
the country
in court.
Kofi, please, I beg you, don't, this morning, I beg you. You are my brother, don't start. That the country should wait for her. When the process has ended and the conclusion has come in, that this is it, she's gone, the president has assented, we should wait for her. The country should wait for until Esaba. Because of what? I mean, I don't understand it all. So we shouldn't have a Chief Justice, we should have an acting Chief Justice whose jurisdiction maybe cannot go beyond certain cases because the person is acting. Wait for until Esaba. I mean, how? I don't understand what Kofi is talking about. Maybe that's Kofi's client, so he has to get his fees. But seriously, this one, it is not tenable. That the country is bigger than any human being therein. Do you get me? So as long as this country is bigger than any human being and more important than any human being therein, when it comes to Ghana, the country called Ghana and its people, they are more important than any one single human being.
Let me get your